Hey, welcome back to Grow Moringa, everyone. Today we're going to harvest 250 moringa trees in our raised beds for an order. I've been building up these raised beds now for about 2-3 years, layering it with soil, mulch, and feeding it with our biostimulant. Every year I'll apply at least every month a dressing of moringa powder and also the moringa leaf extract, which come inside this bio box. Inside the bio box you get 16 ounces of moringa leaf extract, as well as 8 ounces of moringa leaf powder, specifically made for biofertilizer, and also comes with a growth chart, and there's actually seeds that come with the bio box as well. So grab your bio box today if you want to have a beautiful garden such as this. Look, because even in our raised beds we started to get lettuce and other things. I'm gonna get my little tool here. We're gonna start grabbing trees. I have 250 trees that I need to grab. I'm gonna set this down here. So I have 250 trees that I need to grab here. I have about an hour before the customer comes, and they're all in the raised beds, but I want to show you the beds really quickly before we disrupt them. They've got nasturtiums growing, lots of little lettuces, cabbage lettuces. So there's lots of moringa trees. There's probably about 10 in there. There's probably about 10 in here. There's lots of arugula. We've got lots of little lettuces popping up here. Some nice little variegateds, some tulsi, some beautiful tulsi. And we've got some bok choy coming up. Got about 20 moringa trees in there. Probably got 20 in here. So we're gonna be pulling everything up here. Got some lettuces actually popping up here. Got some nice little lettuces popping up here. I got maybe about 10 or so there, 10 or so there. There's some more tulsi. I gotta get in here and start mowing the grass. This tulsi got affected by the cold, by the frost. It looks like she got affected, but we got some kale and lots of different kales. The lacticino kale. We got some onions, some different kind of kale, curly kales, collards and eggplant and Ethiopian kale, and lots of moringa trees starting to pop up. So now is going to be that time that we go ahead and get some of these trees together. Oh look, there's some bananas. I think there's a big old rack that we just passed. There's a rack here and a big old rack up here. Look at this one, still going strong. Nice. Lots of nice big bananas coming in. Okay, let's get busy. We've got 250 trees to pull out. They're going to be picking up the trees without pots and without soil. What I've noticed over the last 10 years being in the plant nursery business is that growing plants in pots can be somewhat labor intensive. Over the time that you're growing a plant in a pot, you have to water it more. You have to feed it more. You have to care for it a lot more. Feed it, water it, I'm trying to pull these out with the full taproot still intact. There we go, this is a nice one. So some of these stems still may die back. They're gonna plant them. Look at that. Now what I'm probably gonna do is grab all the greens and keep the greens for sure. Keep all the greens separate and give them the trees, because the greens are gonna die back anyway, so we might as well use them. Let's see if I can get 250 out in the hour. But at least wanted to get a few minutes with you guys so you could see the raised beds here. Oh, look at this big baby. Yeah. And essentially this is the clear out. You know, these raised beds are going to be seeded with moringa seeds here in April. They're going to be completely reseeded. So this is a perfect time for us to, I'll leave that one in there. Might even just, yeah, I'll leave that in there like that. It might come back. It's going to be time to go ahead and just fully reseed these beds anyways. So in April, I mean, here it is already the end of January, about to be February, so 10 months ago. I spent the whole month of April putting down more soil, because this is probably about the second or third year for these couple beds, and then the beds further out, they're still on their first year. These beds here, we pretty much got established about 2 years ago. They had a full year of moringa in here, and then last April I did a whole nother year. So this bed is really well established. Now this first bed actually has a lot more peat moss in it, and I've noticed a lot more, say, yellowing and sensitivity to the rain, especially in this first bed or these first two beds. But what I'll do is, oh, look at this nice one. Nice. This one probably could even come off and just keep this one. I've got to start counting. I'll probably start counting and put it in piles of 10. So I've got to get 25 piles. Did I have any other trees that I pulled out and set anywhere else? I think I got them all piled up over here. Oh, here, yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so I got 2 here. Okay, so we're gonna start our piles. 2, 3, and then I'm gonna keep the greens separate. Let's see here, we probably got about 10. I got some greens. Okay. Some greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 24 more to go. This is a great example of now this season culminating into a complete sale. I want everybody to see this example here. These beds were completely filled with seeds. So I planted almost 3,000 seeds in each one of these raised beds. So we're gonna do some numbers here together while you're watching and listening. So thanks for coming in and tuning in to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel, where we're teaching everybody how to grow moringa for a living. You know, for yourself, even to have moringa for yourself, but also I want to help people grow it to make extra income. So I want you to see what I'm doing here, and I'm making 4 figures today. Today is a 4-figure day because we're selling 250 trees to a customer. They're 10 months old, and I planted these beds in April, and I put 3,000 seeds in here. Okay, so that means I put about 30,000 seeds. Nice. I put about 30,000 seeds throughout the entire 9 raised beds, right? So those 30,000 seeds might have costed me, let's just say, $300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 3 more. So I've got a $300 investment so far in here. See, that's the thing, is that I'm gonna have lots of roots like this, but I don't necessarily want to just sell them a root without at least a stick on it. So probably just stick her back in here. I don't know. I think what I should do is I should have a lot of these roots out, just in case at the end, if I get really close with maybe not having enough, maybe a couple extra roots wouldn't hurt to throw in to the deal. So just thinking ahead. Okay, so right now we're at a $300 investment. And here it is as an example to tell the story. Let's just say it's April of 2023. I'm getting all of these planted out. Now all of these raised beds popped out with greens like this. Essentially there was greens just like this, but they were moringa. So by June, I had made a harvest and made, let's just say, out of each one of these beds, let's just say $20. So that turned out to be 200. Let's just say $300. Let's just say $300. And now we're even, because off that first harvest, I was able to get greens, dry greens, sell fresh greens. Sold lots of fresh greens. People were coming in, and there were fresh greens that we could pick. So we were picking we were picking greens out of here with customers. You can see we've got some nice, beautiful lettuce. We got some plumerias coming in here. I think we were at 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're starting to get some rows going now. Starting to get some greens growing now. So let's just say the first harvest, I was able to get the $300 back. So now we're back to even, right? And then another 30 days, I was able to harvest again. So let's just say another $300. See this root is kind of rough, but it's got a nice little piece coming down. We're gonna keep it. But now they're starting to get bigger, you know. So $300 for the first one, but $500 for the second one. So now here we are, June, July. Let's just say we're up $500. Now by August, September, the trees are starting to thin out and they're starting to get a little bit of wood on them. And so I can start selling them as mature trees, kind of like this. Because the first round of trees that were big, they're not here anymore. They were already sold. So let's just say I had, and I was selling them for $50 a piece when they were big, because they were coming out of here and they were huge. The trees that you see left over here, these are all honestly, the leftovers. These are the last bit of trees here. Everything here is really the last of its kind, because the big ones have already been sold. So let's do some numbers. I've got about 10 out of this one already. Good. I'm trying to pull them out without breaking the root, because here we go, another root. So I'm still gonna put them together, you know, just in case, so that way we have at least a record. I'll probably just set the roots by each one of the big trees. See if I can keep the stem intact. It looks like it's a stem, although it's pretty much rotted. It's still important for the buyer to see that, stick that in the ground, and not just a root for their own eyes. They don't really know that. And I'm going to tell the guy when he comes, I'm like, look, you're not necessarily buying the tree right now. You're buying this root. This root is a 10-month-old Moringa root that's going to give you a 10-foot tree by the end of this summer, because it's already a year old. By the time it gets replanted and it's ready to go, it's already been through its first year of getting a tuber. The real part is getting the tuber. That's the most amount of energy that's used, right? So here we are. Let's just say we're getting into September, and now I'm up $500 on this raised bed, on these 10 raised beds. Okay, I'm only up 500. Let's just say I spent 300. So I mean, I've made almost $1,000 out of the bed, and we can just sit out of these beds, and that's probably more like it. By September, I've made at least $1,000 out of these beds, because people are also coming in throughout the summer and they're seeing trees and they're buying trees cash. They're you know, I'm selling them for 20, 30, 50 bucks. They get a big one. I'm like, hey, that's 50 bucks. You know, starting to get into some kind of big ones here. But these are all the runts. These are all the leftovers. These are all the small trees that I didn't pull out during September, October. I had record sales in October. November was record sales in November. I had so many orders between October and November of this year. It was pretty much like my entire last year. It was nuts. So October was record sales for trees and seeds. So I sold a lot of trees in October. See, like this, I want to try to keep this stem intact, so that way when the customer comes and is looking, they're seeing stems. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right, we're starting to get some stacks. Okay, so now we're $1,000 up, and we just started cracking into season, September. September is really when it starts popping. And so then I'm selling, excuse me, I'm selling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. At this point, 20, 30, 40 bucks a pop. Let's just say on average, I'm going to 40 bucks a pop by September. And I'm doing probably, man, at least 100 trees. So between those 4 months, you know, that was probably 400 or 500 trees taken out of here. I mean, look at this big old root here. This is starting to get into some nice big root structure here. That's good. That's good. And even in the same age, this is the same age, you know, a little bit lighter, a little bit smaller. But yeah, we're trying to pull out all of these moringas now from these beds. This is the remaining. So here we are, 4 figures in. Let's just say $4 a tree here now. I was selling the big trees for like 50 bucks a piece. Now we're dealing with some little smaller ones. You know, and then this guy is getting 250 at one time. So he's definitely getting a really good wholesale deal on each one of these trees, essentially paying $4 a tree. So if I sold 500 trees, and say do a little bit of math, and let's just say at say even 20 bucks a pop, 30 bucks a pop, let's just say 20 at the lowest, because that's what they've been at now on the website for about a month. They've been at 20 bucks, about 2 months. I put it down to 20 bucks a tree because I sold all the big ones from all these beds. There was probably, like I said, like if I sold 500 trees each month, that's 2,000 trees that I was big trees that I've been able to pull out of here over the last 10 months. 2,000 big trees that I'm selling at 20 bucks a pop, at least 30 bucks a pop, 40 bucks a pop on some of them. Let's just say 20. 2,000. Is that? Shoot. What is that? Is that $40,000? I mean, could that be right? Man. Over this last year, just with these 9 raised beds, 40,000. I'd really have to go into my Shopify and see how many tree orders I got, because I'm just estimating 500 a month. See, these are just rough numbers, but you can see, just working it out loud, and in such a small space, and now paying off with someone coming over here and buying all of them, the last one. So I took the trees off the website. I'm not gonna have trees probably for a while. I think what I will do now that we are getting into January and we do have mostly warm days, there are gonna be some cold days. I think what I should do right now while it's warm, during this little bit of a warm spell, because you gotta just catch it right during the winter months, because it's gonna be warm for like a week and then cold for like a week. I think what I could do is I could germinate the greenhouse out with bio bags. I could plant about 1,000 maybe bio bags myself and see if I can't get those to sprout, because that could be extra income. They could sprout within 30 days. So if I get them going, I could have income from them by March 1st, April 1st. I mean, that could actually set me up for having another couple thousand trees by spring, and they would be in the bio box, and then I could use those for the starter kits. That could be a thing. Yeah, I like that. Coming up with some good ideas together. So this is just a prime example. I still have quite a bit to go here, but I just wanted to do a nice little show video with you guys. Thanks so much for watching and liking and being a part of the community. We just signed up a new lifetime member yesterday from South Africa, and he's going to be a part of the team. He got into the members area. He's already starting to ask questions. He wants to expand the Moringa market in South Africa. So we're super proud and excited to team up with our new member in South Africa. We're going to get him on the map as well. And we have a couple other new signups that we're also going to get on the map, the Moringa map. When I get calls, say like from California or Texas or Arizona, and they're asking like, hey, do you know somebody in my area that has Moringa? That's where I share with them the map. So it's going to be good for you if you want to start making sales and start your Moringa business to get on the map. Because I get calls from all over the world, all over the country, and I promote the members. I'm marketing and advertising for the members of the collective. And so if you have anything that you want to sell, you want to get into the Moringa business, you even just want to start learning. Oh, look at this nice big old worm that popped up here. Big old worm that popped up right there. That was beautiful. I see a lot of these little pellets here. I feel like that's worm droppings. Yeah, so come on in. Come on into the members area. get on the map, get sales, get business, get training. You know, even if you get the calls and you don't have anything right now, it's like, what are they calling for? So you can kind of get a gauge of what they're calling for, and then what you might even want to start carrying for your business, or what you want to start growing. It's going to take time for you to have product anyways. Might as well get into every part of the business and also sell other things. Like I get so many sales that I buy in seeds, you know, and other things to help supplement while my seeds are growing. My trees are growing into having seeds and having my own seeds. I don't really buy in anything else. Like even like right now on the website, we don't even have greens available because it's wintertime and we don't really have a lot of greens right now. So there's lots of opportunities as a member of the collective. We've got about 400 people now that have signed up in total, but over the time and the years, some people have canceled. Some people also still just continue to support the collective and maintain their membership. They might not be as active. There's no like responsibilities for members to do anything, but we would want members to maintain an active role to become producers. We need more producers. We need people that have greens and have trees, because this guy was asking for 800 trees, and I was like, I could do maybe 250. So better believe I'm going to be planting even more trees this year in my field, because the orders are getting bigger orders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still got a lot, but cleared out this, cleared out this, cleared out this. It's looking clean. I'll get the lawnmower out here. Oh, this one's gone. Now the lettuce can really thrive. This was a little opportunity to weed eat a little bit. I still have quite a bit. Oh, hey, sandhill cranes. Hey there. I mean, I still have quite a bit. It looks like too that there's quite a bit of root tubers still down below. All these ones that broke off, maybe they got frozen, because it did get dropped down into freezing temperatures already. I'm really surprised that these babies here even made it. But it's also because they're in deep mulch, and also they're protected with the biostimulant. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, we're getting it. So I mean, let's just say instead of 2,000 trees, I pulled out 1,000 big trees at $20. I think that's more like $2,000. Yeah, maybe it wasn't 40,000. Maybe it was 4,000. That'd be probably more like it. $4,000. I just made one today. 1,000 today from this deal. This one has a little bit of a hole in it. I don't know about that one. That one I could probably go to the donations pile. But at least we got one nice one here. We got a bunch of nice ones here. So what if it was more like 4,000 or 5,000 pulled out of this field? So could even be $1,000 a bed. You know, it could have been $9,000 in total, because like I said, I was selling a lot of these trees for 50 bucks for a long time. I mean, these trees got big fast. And when I tell you that the ones that I'm pulling out right now, these are all the runts. This is the last crusade, the ones that were at the bottom of the bottom. I can put this one back in here. Yeah, should do good. I got a little something here. I forget the name of this. It's like a tropical berry. It's like a Suriname cherry, but it's something else. It's another type of cherry. She's been here for a while, actually. She hasn't really done much there. I might move her, actually. She's not getting a lot of sun. She might need more sun. Berries usually need a little sun. That vitamin C. Okay. Well, can you imagine if it really ended up being about $1,000 a bed? That's probably more like it. I mean, I'm doing 1,000 just today. I sold a lot of greens from each harvest. Each harvest, I mean, probably got in $200-300 bucks. That's probably $1,000 just right there in harvests. Oh, that one. See, some of these didn't make it. Some of these rotted out from the frost already. Oh, good. So this bed's pretty much done. I wonder if I'm getting about what I thought, because I said I'd be getting about 20 off of each bed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, I guess about 80. Totally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad for a morning, $1,000 morning. Want to do this every day, you know, have enough for many more farms. I mean, this is just one small farm, and these are members. These are actually lifetime members of the collective that are buying these trees, so they're getting a really good deal. There's probably still a couple more in this one. Yeah, I think there is. And so what's going to happen when their trees get mature? What do they want to do with their trees? Let's just say sell greens. Let's just say sell greens. I think they want, because they're a little bit further south, I think they want to do drumstick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those ones are a little bit smaller, but it's all right. They're still very, 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 very viable. And they are the same age, so they have a lot of that information. They just need to get out in the sun. We'll leave that really small one there. There's a nice one here. See, that's the thing, that these root systems are nice. These tubers are still really viable. Look at that nice big tuber there. Trying to keep the stem intact. There we go. See? Yep. Another one here. So all in all, let's just say $1,000 a bed. Very productive beds. And now I'm even coming out here every day and getting lettuce and salads. I'm eating every day from these beds. Okay, so that has 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Let's do 100 on camera with you guys. We'll just do another 10 or so. Let's just do this bed here together. I do have a new phone number. It's been helpful because the last phone number was just getting so many spam calls. I couldn't keep up with the amount of calls that were coming in. So at least right now, if you dial the new number, I'll pick up. If I'm not filming, I will pick up. So if you need to get a hold of me, you want to reach me, my new number is 813-696-6676. And would love to chat if you want to talk about your project, Moringa. I have a farm fund that I'm raising. I'm trying to raise $100,000 to essentially purchase this property. And so we have a special opportunity to be a part of the growing collective, not only as a member, but also as a lender. And sign up for our newsletter every week. We have a newsletter coming out. This weekend, actually, we're having a meeting here at my farm for any permaculturalists that want to get together, see the farm. Any of my permaculture peeps in the neighborhood. We're having a permaculture meetup this weekend. So today's Friday. I'll probably have this video posted later today, and then Saturday, I'm having a meetup. But I know that it's busy out there in the city. It's Gasparilla here in Tampa. So it might be a quiet permaculture meetup, but I think we have a few people that are coming, at least maybe 10 people that are gonna stop by and hang out tomorrow, Saturday, the 27th, January 27th, for a beautiful permaculture gathering, meetup. We're gonna do a little bit of work, we're gonna talk, we're gonna organize, and we're going to share resources. We're gonna have a seed swap, and really just kind of get together with other farmers, other growers, other conscious people, like-minded people that are in the growing community, the permaculture community, the farming community here. What I'm doing here with this farm is creating like a retreat where people can come, families, learn, lots of workshop spaces and fun things to do. Like very soon we'll have beehives and beekeeping as a workshop, and just doing a lot of the farm stuff, all the cool farm things. People could stay. I want this to become like a short-term stay, an all-inclusive farm experience. It could be an immersive farming stay where you could actually stay for free, like a work trade. Woo. Lots of really cool things that we're trying to do together on the farm. And it's just one step at a time. It's usually what I've been learning is that I have to just live day by day. I got the cat and the sandhill cranes. It's like this vision of a farm. It just doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen without any work and consistency. So that's really what I'm doing here, is creating value, because people see that I'm sticking with the narrative. The one thing that we're talking every day is Moringa, the power of it, the uses of it, the benefits of consuming it, and also growing it for a living. You know, you can see what I'm doing. I'm turning this beautiful tree into a revenue stream by just always having a bunch of it around me. I am actively working every day to plant more seeds. Like I just planted another another microgreens kit with 200. See, that one rotted out. See, some of these are really getting frozen. Good thing we're pulling them out now. Look, so cool. Oh, this bed got quite a bit. We got to get 250. I've got some more out in the field. I've got some more out in the back in pots if I need to. But essentially, this man is going to get a really good deal. No soil, no pots. It's the easiest. I was able to get these trees the biggest and the easiest for me, because I haven't had to water them. I haven't had to do anything else to them this entire time. I've been able to just plant them and let them go. This is cassava right here. I put a little cassava stick in there. Hopefully she takes. I think that's all of them from this one. So I think together we might have hit at least 100. Might be able to get another 100 out of here, hopefully. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is plant life. This is nursery life. This is how I wanted to work. I want to work out here in the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that big one. 10. Oh, we got some more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Already. Oh, 8. I won't count that one. That's a little mini one that we can probably put back in. Just stick her back in here. Well, thanks everybody for coming in. I just wanted to get some trees together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And I gotta get another 150 together for this order. So thanks for coming in, and really appreciate you for stopping by and liking the video, subscribing to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel. And we'll see you soon. Come into the meetings, and I have a collective of growers that meet every week. And if you want to get all your questions answered in a forum of gathering with like-minded people, come into the Grow Moringa collective. And I would love to chat with you inside there. Peace and love.